Okay, Roman numerals we are continuing. Roman numerals, children, take out your page number 25. Take out your page number 25. Textbook page number 25. Okay? In the textbook page number 25, yesterday teacher gave you some extra questions also. For I told you to make it up to 100. Roman numerals you had to write up to 100 in the notebook. Hope all of you had done that one. Yesterday teacher said main commonly used Roman numerals are I, V, X, then 50 means L, then C, then D, then M. These are the main Roman numbers we are using. I means 1, V means 5, X means 10, L means 50, C means 100, D means 500, and M means 1000. These are the Roman people, they use only these letters to represent the numbers. Only these letters they used. Okay? Only these letters they used to represent the number. Also, teacher told you we can repeat some Roman numbers up to 3 times. Which are the numbers? That is I we can repeat, X we can repeat, C we can repeat, and M we can repeat. These are the Roman numbers we can repeat up to 3 times. Up to 3 times. But see this one V5, L50, D500. Teacher is circling this. These Roman numbers we cannot repeat. We cannot repeat. We can write only one time only. Only one time we can write this 550, 500. These Roman numbers we can write only one time. Only one time. Okay? So the I, X, C and M we can repeat it how many times? Maximum by 3 times. Also, these numbers I, X, C and M we are using for subtraction also. We are using for subtraction also. But in subtraction, we can use this I, X and C only one time. Only one time. Suppose if it is 9, we want to make 9 means, how we will make 9? That is 10 minus 1. Minus 1 means that minus 1 means I. That I we are putting to the left side. Okay? 9 means 10 minus 1. That subtraction means that we are putting to the left side of the Roman number. But if it is 11, 11 means 10 plus 1. 10, 1 means I. Where we are putting I? To the right side. This is not 1, that is I. Okay? So 10 I makes 11 and IX makes 9. Also, yesterday, Cyan of 6B, he asked a doubt. Then teacher, why don't you write 8 as IX? His doubt was this. Okay, that is wrong. Teacher just showed his doubt. He was asking to me yesterday, why don't you write 8 is IIX? Okay, that is a good question he asked. We cannot write 8 as IIX because why? We can subtract I only one time. Only one time we can subtract. Okay, so this IIX is a wrong Roman number. Okay, we cannot write like that. 8. If you want 8 means, how to write 8? 8 means V, I. We can repeat 3 times I to the right side. But we cannot write I 2 or 3 times in the left side of the Roman number. See, remember properly that one. Okay? That one you remember. Also come back to now clear, Cyan and all. It's clear now. So subtraction means we can do only one time. We can write the letter I, X, C, all only one time to the left of the number. We cannot write IIX. No, that is a wrong way. Okay. This is the representation the Romans invented, not us. Okay, so whatever they have done, the same pattern we are following. That's it. So remember that. So we can repeat only I, X and C. That two repeating addition we can do maximum 3 times. But if you are subtracting this I means we can write only 1 time to the left of the number. Don't make it 2 or 3 times. Okay. Also listen. This I, we can subtract this I from V and X only. I we can subtract from V and X. Okay? We can subtract I from V and X only. Remember that. We can subtract I from V and X. That means, see, 4 we can write like this. 9 we can write like this. We are subtracting this I from V means we will get 4. We are subtracting I from X means we will get 9, like that. Okay? Then come back to page number 25 or your textbook. You have to underline something. See, first point is written. If a symbol, take the pencil for underlining, okay? If a symbol is repeated, its value is added as many times it occurs. Underline that sentence. If a symbol, one symbol is repeating means that how it will read. We will read it as many times it occurs. X, X, X. The meaning is 10, 10, 10. The total is 30 we will read. Okay, that meaning is that. Only underline that one, that they can ask us true or false. Next, second point, a symbol is not repeated more than 3 times. A symbol is not repeated more than 3 times. That means if we are repeating X, X, X only 3 times, we cannot repeat 4 or 5 times. Okay? Then I also we can repeat like that. I, only 3 times. We cannot do more than that. But the symbols V, L, D are never repeated. If V, we will not repeat that one. Okay? These are the rules the Roman invented. They are using these rules. So we are learning that, only that much. Okay? V, L, D are never repeated. We can, if some children 15, if a teacher is giving 15, they will write V. That is a wrong way. Okay? We cannot do like that. We will write X, V for 15. X, 10, then V, 15. X, V makes 15. That is the correct way. If a symbol is, next third point, if a symbol of smaller value is written to the right of a symbol of greater value, if a symbol of smaller value is written to the right of a bigger value, meaning is that value is added to the number. Suppose V, I, meaning is that I, 2 is added to V. The answer is 7, like that. Okay? That is just underline that sentences. Next, a D point is, if a symbol of smaller value is written to the left side of the symbol, the meaning is the value written the left side gets subtracted. Is subtracting from the actual number. Suppose if it is IX, the meaning is I is subtracting from X. That means answer is 9. Okay? Like that. If it is written XC, what is the meaning of XC? C means 100. If you are writing XC means this X is subtracting from C. X is subtracting from C means the answer will be 90. X is subtracting from C means the answer is 90. Next one is the symbols V, L and D are never written to the left of a symbol of greater value. That means same thing, V, L and D never repeated. Same like that, V, L and D, we never written to the left side of a symbol, left side of a greater value. That is also underline that one. The symbol V, L and D, that means 5, 50, 500 are never written to the left side of a symbol. That means they are never subtracted. We are not using V, L and D for subtraction. Also V, L and D are never repeating also. Only 1 times we can write V, L and D. Okay? So V, L and D we are never using for subtraction, and V, L and D are never repeating also. Okay, we are using only once at a time. Next important point is the symbol I can be subtracted from V and X only. I means what? 1. 1 we can subtract from V. V means 5. So that means I we can subtract from V and X only. Okay. Next, the symbol X can be subtracted from L, M and C only. So underline that. They will ask this as fill in true or false. Okay. The symbol X can be subtracted from L, M and C only. Listen children, this one in exam also the Roman numerals up to 100 only they are asking, because in common daily life we are using the Roman numerals up to 100 only. More than that nobody is using. Okay. In our Indian system we are not at all using above 100. Only up to 100 Roman numerals we are using in the daily life. So that much only will come for the exam. So prepare only that much. Okay. Now underline these points A, B, C, D and E, that will come as true or false. So you understand what is the meaning of that. No need of learning the exact sentence. Try to understand the that point. BLD means what? They are never repeated. They are never using for subtraction. That is very important. Remember that. And I can be subtracted only from V and X. That too only one time we can subtract I. Okay, only one time. Don't ask the doubt like that. 8 means IX, why don't you write? Don't ask the doubt like that. Okay, we can subtract I only one time. So remember that. Now teacher is going to give you some questions, Roman numerals. Okay. Now teacher is giving 25 questions now. That 25 questions answer, whenever teacher is writing the number, you have to, the same time you have to write the answer. At the last interaction section, teacher will ask one by one. 25 students teacher will ask today. Okay, so get ready for that. Now teacher is going to the questions, practice question, right? Practice questions. Okay, that is a practice question. You have to write that practice question. The question is, write the Roman numerals 4. Write the Roman numerals 4. Roman numeral means a Roman number only, okay? Roman numerals 4. Teacher is giving some question. You have to write the answer. Okay, first 1. Teacher is putting 173. The same time you have to write the Roman number. Okay? Question number 2. 92. You write the answer. Now itself you have to write the answer. 90. 75. 44. 80. Teacher is giving only the question. You have to write the answer. 100. 8th one 40. 9th one 29. 10th question 31. 11th one 85. 12th one 72. 13. 69. Teacher told you, teacher is giving 25 questions. 14. Question number 14 is 55. You have to make 2 columns and do it, okay? First write Hindu Arabic number, then make Roman numeral. Okay, first 14 numbers teacher wrote it. 14 number, last one teacher wrote 55. Okay, teacher is changing the page. First, otherwise write all the questions. Teacher is reading one more time the question. 73, 92, 90, 75, 44, 80, 100, 40, 29, 31, 85, 72, 69, then 55. Okay, teacher is moving to the next page. All of you finish. Write the numbers first. Teacher is going to the next page. question number 15, 48, question number 16, 79, then 98, 82, 73, 17, 28, 19, 33, 87, 13. See, teacher wrote 25 questions. This is 19, okay children, 19. Okay, 15th one, 48, then 79, 98, 82, 73, 17, 28, 19, 33, 87, 13. These normal numbers are known as what, children? Normal numbers are known as our Hindu Arabic number. We are using, in daily life, we are using Hindu Arabic numbers. Then you have to convert this Hindu Arabic number to the Roman number, okay? If you want, you can make the column like that. This is a Hindu Arabic number. Hindu Arabic number. You have to write the Roman number. Okay? You can make the column and do it. So like this, hope you have done the question. First make the question. The end of the session, teacher will ask the answers. The end of the session, teacher will ask the answers. Okay, children? So shall I move to the next page? You have done the question. Hope you have done the question. Shall I move the page, children? It's completed. You want to see the previous page one more time? See the previous page. Write the Roman numerals. See the question came one more time. 73, 92, 90, 75, 44, 80, 100. 40, 29, 31, 85, 72, 69, 55. Then teacher wrote 48, 79, 98, 82, 73, 17, 28, 19, 33, 87, 13. Those who done yesterday's homework, they will write these answers within a second, I know that. Those who did not write yesterday's homework, they cannot do, they will feel difficult in this portion. Okay? So whenever teacher is giving the homework, do the homework on the same day itself and practice. If you are having any doubt, you can contact the teacher. You are having my number. Okay? Next, teacher is moving to the next page. What I am going to do means, now our chapter is completed. Chapter 1 completed. Teacher is giving, just revising the full chapter one more time. Just giving a revision from the beginning, what we had done from the beginning. Okay? Only one example teacher will show, and from the beginning we are doing just a revising. Just write revision. Revision of our chapter 1. We are doing the revision. Okay. In the revision, in the beginning what we have done, children, in the beginning we have learned about the numbers. We have started with the numbers, and first what we have done, first we have learned the comparing numbers, right? We have learned the comparing numbers. What is the meaning of comparing numbers? We are comparing two numbers according to the place values. According to the place value, first we will see the number of digits. The number of digits are not equal. The number is having more digits are the bigger number. And if the number of digits are same, we will see the greatest place value and we will compare them. We are using lesser sign, greater sign and equal sign for comparison. Next, second topic is we have learned ordering the numbers. What is the meaning of ordering the numbers, children? Ordering numbers, in ordering numbers we have learned ascending and descending order. In ordering we have learned ascending and descending in ordering. Okay, these two you have learned in ordering numbers. Ascending means small number to big number. Descending means big number to small number, right? In ascending, we are using the sign lesser, and in descending, we are using the sign greater. In some children, their notebook, they put the opposite sign. Ascending means always we are writing small number first, then after that we are putting lesser sign. Okay? Then we are writing like that. Descending means first we are writing the biggest one and we are putting the greater sign like that. Okay? Remember that. Next, third topic, what you have learned, children? Third topic you have learned making a number or forming number. Formation, forming number. Forming numbers. We will give you some different digits. Formation of numbers using different digits. How to form the greatest 4-digit number, how to form the smallest 4-digit number using the given digit. Suppose the digits are given 2, 0, 1, 9. Then they will give the digits like this and you have to form the greatest 4-digit number means you will start with the greatest digit, that is 9, then next greatest 2, 1, 0. This is the greatest number. Then what is the smallest number? Smallest number, teacher told you don't start with the 0. Other than 0, which is the smallest digit, you start with that. Then other than 0, what is the next small digit here? 1, then 0, then 2, 9. Like this we formed the numbers using the given digits. Okay? This also we have done. Then the fourth one is we have done the largest 5-digit number, largest 6-digit number. What is the greatest? That all we have learned. Greatest 5-digit number, if they are asking. What is the greatest 5-digit number means? We know that is 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. This is the greatest 5-digit. Then what is the smallest 5-digit means? Smallest 5-digit. If they are asking means we will put 1 follows with the 4 zeros. See, this is the smallest 5-digit number. Smallest 5-digit number. Okay? Like this way we are writing the greatest and the smallest number. Then what is the next one we have learned, children? We have learned the bigger numbers we have learned. Bigger numbers we have learned, that is lakhs, 10 lakhs, crore, that all we studied. Okay? Next we have studied the larger numbers. Larger numbers we have studied. Then we have studied the place value of numbers. Next, whatever we have done in this chapter, teacher is giving you a brief that content. Okay, all together teacher is giving you. Next, after the larger numbers, what we have studied? We have studied the place value. We have studied the place value. Place value of each digit we have studied. Then we studied the expanded form. Expanded form we studied. Then we studied the word form. How to write the word. Word means how to read the number, that we studied. Then we studied the place value chart. We studied the place value chart. How to make the place value chart. In this chapter we studied the place value chart. Then after the place value chart, we have studied the how many system of numeration, number system, how many number system are there. We studied, that is Indian place value system, Indian system, and international system. We studied Indian and international system, these two studied. Then you have learned how to draw the place value chart according to the Indian system, according to the international system. That also you studied. Indian system, in Indian system, the place value chart starting with the ones, then what, children? Then thousands, then Indian place value system lakhs, then crore. These are the Indian place value system. The ones period is there. Ones period contains ones, tens and hundred, 3 digits are there. Then thousands contains 1000 and 10,000, 2 digits are there. Lakhs containing lakh and 10 lakh is there. Then crores also containing crore and 10 crore is there. Okay, this is according to the Indian system we studied. Okay, then next ones period is there, 1000 period, then lakh, then crore. Next, international place value system. In international place value system, children, again the same. Ones period is there. Ones period containing 3 parts, ones, tens, 100. Then again there, 1000 period is there, that contains 1000, 10,000, 100,000. There 3, each group contains 3 digits. Then million period is there. Million period also containing 1 million, 10 million, 100 million. This all you studied detailed in the previous class, so teacher is not writing all. So this is just teacher is explaining what we studied in the full chapter. Okay. So in the international system contains the periods, each period containing 3 digits. Okay. Ones period contains 3 digits. Ones, tens, 100. 1000 period contains 1000, 10,000, 100,000. Million period contains million, 10 million, 100 million. That means each period contains 3 digits in international system, but in Indian system, each period contains 2 digits except ones period. Except ones period. That remember very well. Then after that, what we have learned, children? We have international system studied, Indian system we studied, how to write the number name we studied. Then we studied, important thing we studied is 1 lakh equal to dash thousand. That is important. How many thousand? Then 1 billion equal to how many million? This is all very important. So, teacher told you how to do this one. 1 lakh means, first you write 1 lakh. Correct, children? So teacher told you this is very important. 1 lakh, how many thousand means, first write 1 lakh full. Then 1000 is having how many zeros? That much zero you removed. Then what is the answer you are getting? That is the answer, 100,000. Okay? Then 1 billion means, first write 1 billion. 1 billion is having how many zeros? All of you know that is 9 zero is there in billion. Then million. Then million is having how many zeros, children? That is 6 zero. So remove that 6 zero, the remaining is the answer. So 1 billion equal to 1000 million. Okay, like this we are writing that. Next one, conversion of units. Next topic we have learned, conversion of units. Okay, that is also very important. Teacher told you the unit of length, kilometer, meter, centimeter, millimeter. Millimeter is the smallest one you are learning and kilometer is the biggest one you are learning. So kilometer to meter means we have to multiply by 1000. Meter to centimeter we have to multiply by 100. Centimeter to millimeter we have to multiply by 10. The same thing we have to repeat. Millimeter to centimeter means we have to divide by 10. Small to big division. Centimeter to meter we have to divide by 100. Meter to kilometer we have to divide by 1000. Like this we are doing. Okay. So then same thing we are repeating in the case of weight, kilogram, gram, milligram. Okay. The same thing we are doing. Teacher is, this all we have done detailed. Teacher is going through that. Whatever we have done this chapter. Next, kiloliter, liter, milliliter. This is using for the capacity. So here also we are doing that. Always big unit to small unit we are multiplying. Small to big we are dividing. So keep it in the mind, big unit to small we are multiplying. Small unit to big, opposite. Small to big we are dividing. Next we have studied word problems. Word problems they will ask for online test also. One or two word problem will come. So whatever we have done in the notebook, just that model will come, maybe easier than that. So go through that word problems we have done in the notebook. Okay, next word problems, we are addition we had done, subtraction, multiplication, division, all 4 operations we had done in word problem. So go through that all questions. After that only our main topic, what topic? Estimation came. Okay, then after that estimation came, estimating sum came, difference came, then what? Product came. Okay, division you did not study. Sum, difference and product. Product means multiplication, difference means subtraction, sum means addition. Okay, how to estimate the sum means, you estimate, sometimes they will ask estimate, round off to the nearest tens. Then you round the number to the nearest tens and plus that too. Then sometimes they will ask you estimate the difference, round off to the nearest hundreds. Then round off the number to the nearest hundreds place, then subtract the answer. Then product means they will not ask you like that. They will give you the number if it is 1234 divided by 359. If the numbers are like this, you have to round this number according to the greatest place value. According to the greatest place value. Here the greatest place value is 1. Here the greatest place value 3. Here hundreds place you have to estimate. Here 1000 place you have to estimate. 1000 place means this become 1000 because this number is less than 5. So this is not changing. 1 as it is. Put the remaining all the numbers digit 0. Then here this number is changing 400 because this is 5 or more than 5. The previous number is changing. So the answer is 4 lakh. See like this. In multiplication, according to the greatest place value, you have to round off the number and to find out the answer. In sum and difference, according to the question. Okay, if they are asking nearest tens means do according to that. Nearest hundreds means according to that. If they are not asking, that means that is up to you. You can make it nearest 10 or nearest 100, but you mention the bracket. Okay, I have done nearest 100, I have done nearest 10. Like that you can do it by yourself. Children, this is the estimation. Then after that we have learned what? We have learned the Roman numerals at the last.